As many focus on health in the new year, users across social media are sharing tips for sleep optimization, also known as sleep maxing. The wellness trend is intended to maximize the amount and quality of sleep people receive each night. So techniques shared online range from the benign, like using smartphone sleep trackers, to the more extreme, taking supplements or even taping your mouth while sleeping. However, medical experts warn not all these tips are based on real research and evidence. So Dr. Rafael Pelayo joins us now. He's a clinical professor at Stanford University's Sleep Medicine Division. We are happy to have you here to debunk what works and what doesn't. So to start, can some of these tips be more harmful than helpful? I mean, if it's all anecdotal, it's like we're all doing our own little WebMD online.
Thank you for having me. Overall, it's helpful for people to give sleep importance in their lives. People for a long time were ignoring their sleep, thinking how can they get away with less sleep. So anything that's making people give sleep great importance in their lives is good news. As always, there's a lot of noise sometimes out there, and we don't know what the truth is for what's being said. It depends how you apply things. For example, if somebody has obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where they're blocking their breathing and they can't get air through their throats, the more they sleep, the less they're breathing. So increasing the time they're sleeping makes it even worse for them. So it depends on the cause of the sleep problems they're having. Same thing with mouth taping. Some people are dropping their mouth open because they have nasal obstruction. But if it's just a kind of a habit, it can be a good thing to do. So like anything else, it depends on how you feel overall. But the bottom line is people should be waking up feeling refreshed. If you're waking up tired, no matter how much sleep you're getting, something is definitely wrong. Sleeping should not make you tired. It should make you feel refreshed. And that's what we're trying to shoot for.
What are some medically proven ways to improve quality?
Well, it depends on the cause of the poor sleep. For example, if somebody has snoring, that'll cause sleep fragmentation and disturbance of their sleep. So getting rid of the snoring, let's say it's nose obstruction or the tongue slides backwards. Those are ways we can do it. Or if somebody has leg disturbances that they're making their legs kick at night, sometimes that's lack of iron, and giving people extra iron will help better with that way. Same thing goes with some vitamin deficiencies that can be an issue with some people. But for the most part, it's just going to be able to fall asleep easily. Sometimes your poor sleep is from your pets. I have patients who say that pets are getting in the bed with them, and the cats, for example, getting into giving them allergies, or the kids interrupting their sleep.
Yeah, toddlers for sure, living that life.
The main thing is to make the sleep a priority, right? To make sleep a priority.
Let's talk about that, because a recent analysis by Rent Cafe found members of Gen Z spend more time sleeping than any other generation, also exercising and prioritizing self-care, which is wonderful. But why should we all take a page from their book?
I think nothing will make you feel better than a good night of sleep for the most part. A lot of athletes have been incorporating sleep into their training now because that's when the body is restored. People feel sharper. Also, a lot of us make a living through using our brains.
Yeah.
And your brain just functions better on more sleep. So if you have a job that requires a focus, when you're not getting enough sleep, how can you tell? The way you can tell is simply how you feel when you wake up. People who don't get enough sleep, the first thing that happens is they tend to be irritable, cranky when they wake up and feel tired. And they also tend to be inattentive. You should not wake up in a bad mood, right? You should be happy you woke up. You're not guaranteed to ever wake up, right? Why should you be upset
Well,
that
doctor,
you woke
I think
up?
also what's interesting is previous generations sort of wore the 4 or 5 hours sleep as a badge of honor. But it looks like Gen Z is breaking that trend. Dr. Rafael Pelayo, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.